Mr. Bones.
What up, peeps? Mr. Bones back at you, and welcome back to Peep This Reviews. And what we're talking about is 1987's Don't Panic. Written and directed by Ruben Galindo Jr., starring John Michael Bischoff as Michael, Gabriela Hassel as Alexandra, Juan Ignacio Aranda as Tony, Roberto Palazzuolo as John, and Cecilia Tigirino as Debbie. The short IMDb synopsis says, on his 17th birthday, Michael unwittingly unlocks the evil forces of a Ouija board. But I'm going to read you all of this shit. Don't panic. It's Michael's 17th birthday, and his friends have decided to surprise him with the ultimate birthday bash, breaking into his house and playing with a Ouija board. But what they think is just a harmless bit of fun quickly turns into a supernatural terror when they unwittingly summon a demonic presence named Virgil, who proceeds to possess someone close to Michael, forcing them to savagely kill anyone and everyone Michael cares about. All the while, Michael begins to have terrifying dreams, which he slowly begins to realize might be visions of the carnage that only he can stop. And then it says, a bonkers tribute to A Nightmare on Elm Street from the reigning king of gory Mexican horror, Ruben Galindo Jr., Cemetery of Terror and Grave Robbers. Don't Panic has gained a long overdue cult fan base in the recent years and is guaranteed to leave viewers both awestruck and dumbfounded from its surreal opening through its action-packed finale. Starring American expat John Michael Bischoff, who also performs the film's memorable theme song, and loaded with all the crazy kills you could hope for. Funny thing is, it says a bonkers tribute to A Nightmare on Elm Street. And the main guy here, the main bad guy, sort of looks like Robert Englund. There's a better look at the bad guy. He sort of does look like Robert Englund in a way. Freddy, sort of. And so, you've got Michael, it's his 17th birthday. And he already has a birthday party, and loud, and they're drinking, and then the party's over and they all leave. And what's funny is his friend, one of his friends says, is this your first time having a party in Mexico? Oh, well, you'll get used to it. Insinuating, I guess, they party hard and drink all the damn time over there. But not long after they leave, they come right back. They sneak in after he's settling down and thinks all the excitement's over. And one of them tackles him in the dark, freaking him out. It's like, we brought you a birthday present. Along with something wrapped, they brought this new girl that goes to their school, Alexandria. And he's got a crush on her. And they gave him a Ouija board. He doesn't really want to play with it, but they keep pressuring him, so they do. And his friend Tony is trying to conjure up someone named Virgil, which I guess is the devil incarnated. His mom comes down and runs them all off, and then his friend Tony gets possessed by Virgil and goes on a killing spree. One of my favorite things about this movie is he rides a BMX a lot throughout the movie. At the beginning, he is late to school, and he sees Alexandra, not being allowed to get into her class because she's late, and he's late as well. So he's like, well, they're not going to let me in my class either. You want to go have some breakfast? So he takes her out on a date with his BMX, doubles her with his pegs, and they go out on the town getting like street food and buying sombreros and doing all kinds of stuff. And I'm not sure what the bike is. It kind of looks like a Schwinn Scrambler or Schwinn Thrasher. He's got a real long seat bar, and his handlebars raised up real high like I would do because I'm a tall guy. I used to ride BMX all the time when I was younger, and some people know, like Casey, I've got 3 BMXs in my computer room here. A dyno, a performer, and a Schwinn Predator. But yeah, his friend Tony is going around killing all their friends, and he gets these premonitions and sees the stuff happening, and like does this weird thing with him. He gets these red eyes, and he's kind of blinded and can't see while it's happening. And there's this one scene where he gets a premonition during class where his teacher says, "The next victim is Debbie. Michael, you must help her. You must get her out of town by midnight." And then, yeah, like I said, it's like a tribute to Nightmare. It kind of reminds me of Nightmare on Elm Street 2. He sort of looks like a sort of reminiscent of Freddy. And the end of the movie, the finale, is a big showdown in a factory, just like in Nightmare 2. This movie is a blast, a lot of fun. Shout out to Wes, who had an extra copy of this and sent it to me. Otherwise, I would have never seen it because I have never heard of this movie until he sent it. And this is a lot of fun, and yeah, I'd recommend it. And that's what I watched. Peace.
My dick playing role games when my dick swing. I'll be Indiana Bones in the temple of Boom Tang.